hello. It is Friday indeed. Kevin P. West, ladies and gentlemen. Man, myth, legend, and obsessor over the details. This guy right here. This guy right here. That guy. Him. Kevin P. West. What's up, man? What's up, everybody? This is... I think today's Friday. I hope it is. Or else I'm in a lot of trouble. Alright, it is. It's all in the details. It's true. This is the final day before our 1 week vacation, which means you do not get to see my smiling face live. So, whatever we do today is just whatever we're going to do. I'm expecting Lee. We're going to be rating Lee at the end of this. He told me he was going to be doing some art. And I heard people like art. Ah, that's where everybody is. Well, that means everybody will probably be here soon. More than likely. We tend to flip-flop audiences. Mate is reading his chat for him. Oh, that is worth price of admission by itself. That is great. The voice of Paul. It's just people saying the word bottle of water over and over again, isn't it? I would just make that a hotkey and I would do a constant bo-o-wa-a. A bo-o-wa-a. That's what it would be over and over again. Not gonna lie. That's how I would spend my time. What's up, Turt? How you doing, man? What's going on, T-Bone? What are you up to? Oh, I should probably get these out of my pocket. And I should probably open the app. That'll help. Hello, Lee and party. How are we doing? I appreciate everybody hanging out. People just keep asking, who's the Brit? Well, we know, we recognize it. Toot sweet. We know what it is. We know his voice. We've heard it enough. I mean, we haven't heard it enough. We've heard it often, and thus, no mate. What's going on, Ice Wolf? The Brit is Bond. James Bond. Speaking of James Bond, people were talking about Henry Cavill. Oi, 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 sausage. People were talking about Henry Cavill not making, getting there to be Bond. He was on the short list before Daniel Craig took over. And the thing was, they thought he was a little too young to be Bond. And they wanted somebody a little more mature. And now, he's too big to be Bond, they say, because for those who don't know, Henry Cavill really bulked up for Superman. If you want to see what he looked like normally, he was in the show The Tudors, which was a fabulous show about Henry VIII. And he was slightly above average size, human being. But he really, boy, he's a massive now. He's huge. He bulked up real big for Superman. Man from U.N.C.L.E., I mean, he was gigantic. Yeah, he's a big boy. Mrs. The Breaker is a huge Henry Cavill fan. She is a massive Cavill fan. I sometimes wonder if she's actually going to work in Beverly Hills or if she's just trying to find Henry Cavill. Man from Uncle was awesome. It would have been a great franchise, and it was originally supposed to be a franchise. I think everybody that was in Man from Uncle was great. I think it was a great film. It was entertaining. It was engaging. The cinematography was good. It wasn't great, but it was good. It had some really wonderful action sequences. But yeah, Man from Uncle, I dig it. Cavill was great. Um, Happy Friday, Don. Guy Ritchie. I am a full-fledged Guy Ritchie fan. I think the worst thing Guy Ritchie ever did would probably be Madonna. Yeah, everything else that he did was pretty good. I'm fairly certain I've seen everything that he's done. Though I'd have to hit up his IMDb. Mate is like, you beat me by 2 seconds, you salty dog, you. Yeah, what can I say? Great minds. Great minds. All right, let's check out Gee's IMDb. All right, that are not shorts or music videos. Lock, Stock, and Two Smoking Barrels? Yeah, absolutely. Snatch? Yep. That's a short. Swept Away? Yeah, I suffered through that miserable piece of trash. Revolver? Absolutely have seen that. Rock and Roll is a very good one. Sherlock Holmes, of course. Man from Uncle. King Arthur. You know, I did not see King Arthur. Legend of the. I did not see that. Obviously, I've seen Aladdin and The Gentleman, Wrath of Man. Yep. Operation Fortune. No, not yet, but that is on my list. So yeah, I'm pretty much. I can say, aside from short films, I have seen almost everything he's done. Hello, lady, and thank you for the sub. I hope your weekend in particular is better than all of those who did not sub. Now, I still hope that everybody who doesn't sub has a good weekend, but lady and my subs, I hope you have a great weekend. How you like them apples? Speaking of apples, completely unrelated to apples, but I didn't have a segue. I'm just gonna nonchalantly stack some stuff here. As you can see behind me, um, Sportflix has been officially shelved next to the little bit that remains from Good to Be Bad. Oh yeah, man. Hey, listen, sure. I was actually going to send it, no joke. I was going to package it tonight since we're not going to be here. But since we're not going to be here, it'll automatically hold for 2 weeks. If that is okay with you. I was actually planning on staying late. I'm like, well, I better stay late and get the shipping done because people are going to want their stuff. Ah, my color does not look good on that screen. I need to address that. I need to address that poor color. Yeah, I know. First I got to pull him, now I get to hold him. Well, you know, everybody needs some love and to be held. Lord knows I enjoy being held from time to time. A little aftercare. There you go. There it is. All right, let's tweak this white balance just a little bit. Let's see. Oh, that's pretty close. That's pretty close right there. 3980. I'm going to write that down. I'm going to write down the white balance. That's 3980. Brilliant. All right. I feel better about the image quality there now. Oh, goodness gracious. You know, I should take this out. I wasn't going to. But now I am. That's one hell of a giveaway. You know what the best part is? It's stitched too. It's not like a cheap, one of those, cheap screen printed knockoffs. It's actually stitched. Maybe do. Don, you have no idea how much I charge for that. No idea. Actually, I'm not gonna lie. The last time somebody paid me to dance for them, I wasn't putting things on, I was taking them off. So this would be an upgrade if I was to put something on and get paid for it. Now, mind you, I looked a lot better then. I had an 8-pack. I was in the military, and I was fit like a fiddle, ready to be played. Now, I'm shaped like a pear, and I have the body of a god. That god happens to be Buddha. But it is a god nonetheless. Alright, before you start telling me Buddha's not a god, I know. But it's funnier if I say it that way. That's where Sepulros comes in and goes, well, technically, he's not a god, so that statement is incorrect. That's a false statement. I don't know what Sepulros sounds like. Sepulros, I have no idea what you sound like. That was just my correcting person statement. I don't know. I use that voice for everybody. Sepulros like, well, I mean, based on how gods work, you can say that he is, and it can be true for you, because, technically, anybody could be a god if somebody worships them and believe that they give them divine powers. I know, man. I love you, brother. Uh, Kevin's like, before he could type it, the old Douglas Adams perspective there. Paul says, Ray, when somebody asks if you're a god, say yes. What's up, Carlos? Ooh, steam clean. Nice. Ooh, scotch. That reminds me, I would love some scotch. I think when I come back from my vacation, I'll have some scotch. Carlos, thank you for the sub. I appreciate you, homie. And as I had said to Lady earlier, I hope your weekend just isn't good. I hope it's great. You really didn't miss much. I was just whipping out some of the hits and giveaways that are still dangalanging around the place. I still have this free Naruto for somebody. Gotta figure that out. All right, let's see if I got it. Wharf. There it is. Maybe just a little bit to the left. My brother has texted me to tell me Alan Arkin died. I knew that at 6 o'clock this morning. Yes, lady, I have thoroughly touched all of those hits. I tend to fondle the hits carefully. It's the way I fondle hits. It's firm but careful, because you have to appreciate really great hits. They encourage people. They're very encouraging. So our careful fondling of the hits are kind of integral to what we do. I, for one, make it a directive of mine to firmly handle all of the hits with respect and permission from the owner of the hits, i.e., Doug. So basically, I'm fondling Doug's hits. Paul's like, watch it. You're one letter away from a TOS violation. I'm just talking about this lovely bounty that we have before us. And this is just the tip of the iceberg of the things that we have. So, just know. That's right. Next up, balls out. That's right. That is correct. That is 100% correct. And some of the balls we have are beautiful. Trevor has all of the balls in a little box on his desk right now, so I can't show you our balls. I didn't go get the mail, so we could have received a couple of balls in the mail, but I didn't look. I got Jimmy the Breaker here, and he is. I try to keep him away from the mailroom. ¿Qué pasó, papi? So, he is on his tableta. Are you playing Roblox? Nice. Nice. Yes, Roblox. What's your name on Roblox?
It's you got this 14, but it has no spaces.
Okay. So if anybody wants to hang out with Jimmy and play Roblox, or has kids who play Roblox, you got this 14, all one word, with the number 14 at the end. He is that was for you, by the way, Carlos. He is a very accomplished Roblox player. Quite a few friends and followers.
Hold up, guys. I'll tell you what I look like. Brown bacon hair. Here.
You want me to show him?
Yeah.
Let me fix your bacon hair. There you go, handsome.
Why don't you?
This is what you're running around looking like right now.
Yep.
There you go.
And then I have a tail.
And he has a rainbow fart cloud coming out of his butt.
That's a tail.
Oh, it's a tail. That's what it is. I thought it was a rainbow fart cloud.
Why would it be a rainbow fart?
Because you're always farting.
Well, I cheated right now.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, beautiful.
Minecraft and Fortnite.
I play Fortnite.
He does play Fortnite. I used to dunk on people in Fortnite, and I literally got bored from it. I was so good that I got bored. He plays it on the tablet. He plays Roblox on the tablet.
Even on the Xbox?
He also has Roblox on Xbox. He occasionally will play. But his name is universal. It's on all formats the same. I never got into Minecraft. Too much thinking and knowledge involved. Fortnite, the cartoon physics were annoying, but they were really easy to gauge trajectory, so once you know that. Dangle! Howdy! Howdy, partner. Paul says, I still like to make tweens cry.
You making me cry.
Well, Paul, that is why Halloween is my favorite time of year. 200-meter headshot through a window the size of a white... Never mind. Minecraft can be fun to zone out if you just put in a creative or peaceful mode. Oh, yeah, I've seen some people do some amazing things in there. Carlos says Roblox. Okay, I'll ask if my son, if he plays it. Yeah, you got this 14.
What?
He's going to see if his son plays, and then he'll friend you.
Okay.
Yeah, he's down. He'll play with anybody. He's an equal opportunity employer when it comes to playing. So, plans. I have been told, we will be hanging out with S&M on July 4th. We will be doing a barbecue. I will be bringing the pollo. They will be bringing the house. Paul says the wife built an entire medieval village complete with castle and torture dungeon. Paul, I'm gonna throw this out there and see if it sticks. Let me guess. There was a Paul Maitland avatar on the rack in the torture basement. Dangle says I smacked myself in the face with a pipe wrench today. Just an FYI, I don't recommend doing that. No. Now, Dangle, you build and maintain off-road vehicles, right? Is that your thing? Paul's like absolutely loved every minute of it. Ice Wolf, tied down by plants. I think that I'm trying to remember if that's what you said you did, Dangle. So yes, I could see now. A pipe wrench is probably not useful for any of those items. I would say a pipe wrench was probably being used for something around the house, because I don't know many parts of a vehicle that require pipe wrenches. Considering pipe wrenches are frowned upon because they all vehicles, yes. I was gonna say fixing a pump today. Um, we actually, so when we were in the Navy, there were two things we were not allowed to have. One of them was a crescent wrench. Crescent wrenches are not allowed or weren't allowed in the Navy when I was there because crescent wrenches aren't exact and they can cause nuts to warp. So we always had to use crescent wrenches. I'm not crescent wrenches. We had to use the crescent wrenches. Um, we couldn't use not now. I'm confusing myself. We couldn't use adjustable crescent wrenches. We had to use the fixed crescent wrenches. That's what I meant to say. Couldn't use adjustables. Adjustables were banned because they warp the bolts. Or bolts and nuts. We also were not allowed to use pipe wrenches unless the pipe we were wrenching was being removed. Instead, they had us doing everything with the lock rings. Paul, that's exciting. There was a thing that was discontinued. There was a company that made this thing called lock rings. It was a pneumatic, not pneumatic. It was a hydraulic kit that you would when you would it would be they'd have spacers, then they'd have elbows and T's, and you would put the pipe in on each side, and then it had this clamp, and then you would pump the clamp up, and it would clamp down, and when it clamped down, a copper ring would like pull out to flatten, and that's how it was basically welding without welding on our ship. Well, that company went out of business, so our ship actually the Navy said for our ship they bought the entire company's stock of lock ring elbows and T's and joints. So we were the only ship in the Navy that had the last remaining pieces of lock ring. And if it couldn't be locked ring, because it was only like half inch, inch and a quarter, inch and a half, and the 2-inch pump was broken, and it was unfixable since they didn't exist anymore. So anything that was 2 inches or in between was welded. So I had to learn how to oxyacetylene braze because I didn't bother to learn how to weld. You had to get certified to weld, but you didn't need to be certified to use an oxyacetylene torch, which BT dub, oxyacetylene, way more dangerous than welding. Way more dangerous than welding. Dangle, you probably know I'm speaking the truth when I say oxyacetylene, way more dangerous than welding. But that's okay. They gave a 19-year-old who never lifted a blowtorch in his life an oxyacetylene torch that, here, copy me. Do this. Oh, okay. Yeah. That is, you would, if honestly, for those who were never in the service, you would be stunned that America is as safe as it is. It is a majority of teenagers, 18 and 19-year-olds, a medium amount of 20 to 23-year-olds, and very few people over the age of 25. Those people over the age of 25 are higher ranked and they aren't actually fighting anymore. So it is crazy how children are fighting in the service and how slapdash everything is put together. Believe me, the USS John F. Kennedy was held together by Bondo and paint, mostly paint. I know this because I was needle gunning paint off once, and I literally needle gunned through the floor of the ship, not into the water, not like a bulkhead, but it was just like the interior. It was a mess. There's a reason they decommed it after I left. Do I have any baseball fans here? Anybody like baseball and baseball cards? Was it because I were, yeah. Listen, I said I was a machinist. I never said I was a good machinist. Derek's like, yeah, teenagers and acetylene, they don't mix. That's right. So I think this is Trevor's. I'm pretty sure this is Trevor's. But holy guacamole, did this skyrocket because this has Ellie De La Cruz's first Bowman in it. This little box right here absolutely skyrocketed in price while it sat on our shelf. I believe it is Trevor's, so you're not going to get it, Dangle. But this, no joke, I think it's like $300 now, or like $250 or $280 or something. It's something redonkulous. Whatever it was on eBay, I was looking at it, it was like double what it was 2 months ago. So I'm putting it back there just to tease all of you. If you want sports, you'll have to get Sportflix. The One Ring finally surfaced? Yeah, it's done now. It's over. If the 101 was pulled, it's done. Who pulled it? And if they pulled it, are they selling it for the $10 million? It's already graded? If it's already graded, it was pulled. Oh. Yeah, that's an inside job then. If it's already graded before it was announced, it's an inside job. Trust me, if that was pulled, people would know about it before it got graded. So if it came out graded, it's an inside job. It was released to a buddy. Somebody ended up with that, and low-key was just like, I'm gonna grade it. Then we'll announce it. There was the promo photos of it. They had it ungraded at a card thing at a show before it went into the pack. And then there were like 5 or 10 promos of it looking loose and on tables and just like laying around basically. I would have to do a Google search right now. Let's see. TG. All right, GameSpot says David Adams is offering $1 million. There is a build company in Spain offering $2 million. Yeah, sell it to Spain. Screw the other guy. Oh shit! I said, oh. Sorry, folks. I did not mean to let that slip. My bad. Don't worry, I will suspend myself next week. Sorry. I was caught up in the moment. It doesn't say who pulled it, which even further stokes the flame that it was an inside job. Yeah, nobody's saying who got it. Interesting. Okay. Oh, excuse me. Oh, thanks, Paul. All right, here we go. Let's see what Reddit says. Um, it's odd. No joke. Somebody not associated with the show is texting me about the exact same thing. All right. I still have friends at that last place. If it ends up getting sold to them, I will probably know about it before the television does. Because he handles all of the magic cards for that company. I'll probably have a photo of it with his smiling face next to it if they end up buying it. Oh, Dangle, yeah, a whole bunch of people are now dumping their boxes. Yeah, Dangle, it is. It is a cast signed Sandlot jersey. That's the giveaway for Sportflix. We are giving that away for free because Uncle Doug likes doing that sort of thing. Dangle, you were here when we announced Sportflix. You should know that already. Pretty sure you were there. Oh, good. I hope it gets sold to Spain. It belongs in Spain. I'm a firm believer that it should go to Spain. As a matter of fact, I wouldn't be surprised if the company in the United States, um, they would be. Oh yeah, exactly, Ice Wolf. And honestly, I would not be surprised if the company in the U.S. offering 1 million is only offering 1 million because they heard the place in Spain was offering two, and they just wanted the press by saying 1 million, knowing that only a moron would take that million over the Spanish 2 million. So it was PR. Most of these companies that do bounties for like logo men cards um, are just doing it for the publicity. They're going to spend 10K in publicity anyway. Why not put a 10K bounty on a card, get the publicity, and get the card? As somebody that was in it, as somebody who is on the other side of advertising campaigns, the reason they're offering bounties is because they're spending that much in ads anyway. You know how much it costs to get an article written about you in a newspaper? How about instead of paying somebody to write about you, you just make a bounty for something everybody wants? You get free press. Worst case scenario, you don't get the card, but you get free press. Best case scenario, you get the card and free press, and in 8 months you sell the card for 1.5 times what you paid for it. That's literally what's going on. Is that your lunch? Fix that head of yours. Might have to trim the front of your hair again. Jimmy says I gotta eat my lunch. So he just handed me my lunch. Let me get that. Oh, I see a sandwich. I also see a drink. Oh yeah, what is it? That scotch? Oh, muy delicioso.
That's sparkling water.
Oh, it's sparkling water. That's my favorite. Oh, thanks, man. Thanks for my lunch.
No, it's mine.
Oh, I'm sorry. I drank your
You have
sparkling
yours.
water. I gotta go get some.
Here, you can have it. Psych.
Yeah, Dangle, absolutely. No, keep this. You lost.
Daddy, that's mine.
I know it is. What do you got?
Nothing.
I don't trust you. I know you too well. Okay. Okay. Okay.
I actually waved hi.
Oh, I know you do that.
No, I didn't.
I know you sneak wave.
Fine, then look.
Yeah, I did. It's true. Okay. I know you're doing the gritty. Go sit. Yeah, Dangle, it's a it's a ruse. It is a ruse. It's to keep them relevant.
I farted.
Oh, that's great. Thank you, buddy.
I need to go to heaven.
Oh, there we go. Bubba. Tout está bien? Okay. Speaking of third very tiny hand, hey Lee, how is your drawing coming along? I heard you were making some art, and I heard that art was beautiful, and I heard that art was very robotic. Oh, I know, Ice Wolf. Well, it looks like breaking is about to have its death knell. For those who are not in the know. There you go, Dangle. Dangle's like, you can trade for an open box. Dangle, what would you be offering? Because, maybe I will take you up on the offer. What do you have for an unopened Sports Flicks box that will include the chance at the Sandlot jersey? You got a lot of sun, buddy. You're tan.
I should do my own video.
Okay. You can do your own video. That's fine. He's got a spare kid. Whichever one is of the age to mow a lawn, that's the one I will trade for. Hello, Mr. Young. How are you doing? Ooh. Oh. I am tired. I'm not gonna lie. I am a bit bushed. These last like 10 days have been felt really long. But as I was saying, breaking is about to have its death knell. And this is my opinion. This is not fact. But let me use facts to show you how I shaped my opinion. There are enough people that are now talking about the high payouts for breaking, those $1 million cards that are appearing. The biggest problem, yeah, they were talking about Leighton sports cards. By the way, I got to meet the Leighton family. Nice enough folks. I can't say a negative. I can't say a negative thing about the Leightons. I met him, his wife, and the kids in Dallas a few years ago. Nice enough people. So I will be one that will not speak ill of them. Um, Nice enough folks. The problem with breaking, and one of the reasons I really didn't want to do it per se, um, the gambling aspect of it. And people hate when you say the word gambling and breaking because they're doing what they can to make it not be gambling. But it's the problem is it got too big and the money got too high. If COVID didn't happen, breaking would not be in danger. With all of the money that COVID gave to the sports card industry, it made fanatics buy tops and then say, listen, you are not allowed to break unless you are one of our approved breakers. Watch, that's about to happen. You need to get allotments from us. Otherwise, we will not allow you to get the big discounts that we are giving our people. That is going to restrict baseball breaking. They are going to eventually require that everybody gets something of fair value, not just, as eBay puts it, a signed index card. eBay is banning box breaks. Now, box break has taken on a general term. I mean, yes, I do box breaks, but I don't do those box breaks. I don't sell individual teams anymore. I sell original art. Everybody knows exactly what's inside. Nothing is withheld. It all goes in there. There's no buddy system, which is why we're transparent about our numbering and randoming. Whereas there has been basic proof that Backyard Breaks was getting hot cases from Panini and getting these amazing hits that were astronomically unlikely to happen. 1 second. Buddy, you're too loud, honey. Okay. If you're going to do that, do it over by the couch. Well, then do it in the other room. There is. You can turn the light on in the other room and do it on the table. So yeah, it is. Sorry, I lost my train of thought there. Oh yeah, that's what it is. So eBay is you're about to lose the ability to do individual team breaks on eBay. Whatnot is probably going to lose a ton of its funding when people realize it is not going to be feasible to do box breaks because the money won't be there because Fanatics is using their lids distribution system to distribute cards. Fanatics is going to be removing the middleman soon. If you don't think I'm right, bet.
I'm so sorry. I have 2 words to say. I don't want to interrupt
you want me to
video.
put it on for you?
No, it's not that.
Give me 1 second.
There isn't enough room to like put my tablet.
Uh-oh, your battery dying?
Yeah.
What's your battery at? What's what, buddy?
This little garage that I'm about to get work at.
Oh, that's where we keep all of the art when we're not using it. All right, parent first, breaker second. So yeah, the difference really is everybody. It's you can easily access what we're doing. You can see the randoming. You can see everything that's going in. We make it as easy as possible. The gambling factor is some companies still make it so that you get nothing if your team doesn't draw a card. That is where it should be illegal. If somebody buys a whole box and I open it for them, that's breaking, but it's not the random team breaking that is really skirting laws. We have sort of, if you've noticed, pivoted occasionally on special occasions like football, opening day, Super Bowl, those sorts of things. We will do conference breaks, but it'll be one or two. We're not featuring it. We're also guaranteeing that everybody's getting at least something, especially with all the bonuses that we give out. So we are approaching the junk wax era because the cards that are being made now, with few exceptions, are hot garbage. Let me explain why. Previously, if the patch in your card was from a game, it would tell you that it's authentic. You're good?
Yes.
Okay, good. Now they're ambivalent. They won't even tell you if it's game used. They just say it's player worn. Again, that's them putting on 80 jerseys in one day and then them cutting them up. And the jerseys are size quadruple XL. That is trash. These autographs are certified, yet are coming up to be wrong a tremendous number of times. That is a QA issue that didn't happen in the past. Because everything was on card in front of the people that actually did it. Now, with agents and reps getting 10,000 stickers in the mail, having the people sign them and send them back, that's not a good chain of custody. When, you can, 10 variants of a 101 in one. Let me give you an example. I'm gonna pull back the curtain. When I pulled the 1 of 1 Zion Williamson Platinum Bar card, it was his on-card rookie Platinum Bar. That was a big deal. What people don't realize, and something I was not allowed to talk about, was there was actually 7 of them. 7 1 of 1 Zion Williamson Platinum Bar autograph cards. What's up, man? Mondo was there when I did that. Shout out to Mondo. Armando! My man. He saw it. I had about 1,100 people watching me open that live. It was great. It was awesome. We had a good time. Ice Wolf knows. But there was 7. I was either 7 or 8. There are 15 total between John Morant and Zion. I think it was like 30% of the boxes had one in there guaranteed. Dangle was there too. All it was a different photograph, and everything else on the card was the exact same. So Was it a big deal that I pulled it? Yeah, kinda. Because it was easily worth $250,000 at the time. In the grand scheme of things, nah, it was a con. That was a con by Panini, by telling everybody to chase the one of one Zion, and 7 people were gonna end up walking away with it. It was a $30,000 box of cards. It's a con. It is. It's a con. I talked about it after I left the company because I have been under less scrutiny. I talked about it after they tried to send a cease and desist, and my lawyer outlawyered them because my lawyer is my cousin, and my cousin would do it basically for a dinner and a soda pop. So it would have cost me nothing. And realizing that they didn't even give me a return response to my terse letter, which honestly, one of these days I'm going to run it by him, see if I can read that on camera, because it's pretty funny.
Daddy,
Yeah, baby.
I did me eating, and then I did showing my lunchbox. It was really good. I ate
Good.
the red walls.
Good.
And I was talking to my friends.
Yeah, you going to do an ASMR video too?
If you want me to.
We'll show mommy when we get home.
How about just one?
Okay.
How? Oh, I know.
There you go.
Yeah, you can go back.
Thanks. He said I can go back to work now. Yeah, the cease and desist letter is actually not very good. It was no, thank you, Poppy.
Oh, okay.
No, it was. I mean, it was a typical $200 lawyer letter. My response letter was artistry. It was great. I loved it. It was fun. I wrote it myself, and then my cousin, the attorney, said, "I just need you to change some words. I want you to keep all of the scathing stuff in there. And I want you to just change some words to make it sound like you have somebody helping you write this so that they don't think you're just mouthing off and you're using legal terms that they know somebody is helping you."
So can I have these?
Yeah.
Okay.
I have it. It's in that cupboard right over there. I eventually will frame both letters. The declaration or whatever they call their legal letter, and my response. I'll probably frame it in a 3-page presentation thing. It's awesome. If anybody takes a tour of the studio, just ask. I'll show it to you. It's great. But I digress. So, I am going to remind everybody again. I have 0 orders at the moment. Today is the last day. There is no show happening next week. There we go. Carlos says drink. Paul says, but DC, what could I possibly do with myself if there's no show? Well, Paul, I can tell you exactly what to do with yourself. I just can't do it live on the air because I will get a TOS violation. But you know what I'm thinking. Wink, wink. Nudge, nudge. Know what I mean? You know what I mean? Yeah, Ice Wolf's like, I know, yeah. Hey, oh, hey. Hey, oh, hey. Oh. You know what? Why don't you ask Mrs. Maitland what you can do with yourself when there's no show? says, "You want to trade for a Sports Flicks box? What do you want? Signed pitches? Some art cards? Some comics?" Mondo's like, "I remember on your old show there were times where you would start something and stop, roll your eyes, and say, 'That's all I can say about that.'" And yes, exactly. I would get in trouble for not biting my tongue. They wanted me to play nice. I'm not going to pee in your face and tell you it's raining. Um, that's not who I am. And I like to think a lot of you have followed me over to us doing our own thing, because you respect the fact that I am not going to say it. I remember you saying that you'd get in trouble for calling some of the products crap. I would absolutely get stern talkings to when I would say that an $8,000 box of Panini National Treasure was a steaming pile of donkey crap. Was just like a pile, more of a puddle of liquid donkey diarrhea after the donkey got into the too many churros. And they took that liquid donkey diarrhea and poured it into a 2019-2020 NBA Panini National Treasures box. And then they would seal it. And then they would charge you $8,000 for it. And I was not allowed to say that it was this $8,000 steaming pile of donkey churro diarrhea. I remember those days too. When Upper Deck would produce an entire run that was all bent in the lower left-hand corner, or the tops of them were messed up because the spacer was too dang small for the card, and the card overhang, and then they would pinch the packs too tight, pinching the tops and ruining perfectly good hockey cards. Yeah, I remember those days. You remember? I remember. Yeah, I remember. You know who else remembers? Pepperidge Farms remembers. I forgot what I was going to do. You got me all hot and bothered. That's Kai. Kai, oh my god, the artwork that Kai has is so good. It's ridiculous. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. I don't know if I'm allowed to whistle that. I don't know if that's a violation or not. uh, Mondo, so listen, don't tell anybody. Pepperidge Farms never forgets, ever. Don't tell anybody. But, my Kai book, I am taking to Comic-Con with me. And it is going to be CGC'd. Because Kai is going to hand me the book in front of the CGC rep. Now, technically, actually, what I'm saying is not illegal. Because the artist is verifying that the work I'm getting, even though he made it for me, months ago, and I got it from a third party, the artist verifying that it's his is actually what they're looking for. They don't care when it was done. They're going to use the date of the con as when it was done. That's fine. I don't care. But I will be CGCing this book right here. This absolute masterpiece will be in a CGC holder in 3 weeks. No, I'm not trading you a Kai cover. No, that's not what I was hinting at. I was hinting at that we have four of them right here, and then we can give away the last one. They're the reason some of us know why 7 Up stopped saying, never had it, never will. Can I send you mine? All three of them. That would be something that we would have to discuss off camera. I did see your frame. Yeah, Mondo. Actually, the frame was gorgeous. I thought I hearted it. I might have not, because I was off and on my phone all day. In the future, you can expect us to be grading a lot of Kai's work, because I am telling you, gentlemen and ladies, I am telling you, I can't tell you why, but I can tell you, and I'll need you to trust me on this. I can't tell you why I'm about to tell you this, because nobody's allowed to know why. But Kai is about to be quite a household name in art for a major company. I'm not allowed to talk about it because I don't know about it. Believe me. Believe me. Kai is not going to be very obscure. Paul knows. Paul actually is aware. There are a handful of people who are. But let's just say Kai will not be one of the best kept secrets in art next year. Don't say Paul knows too fast. No joke, next year, quite a few people are going to know the name. And that is, I'm already walking the line. So, yes, we are already in talks about, no, there are very distinct artistic differences between Kai and Lee. They are two completely different styled artists. The opposite of Paul Maitland. That's terrible. I can't even say that in jest. I love Paul Maitland. I'd snuggle him. I'd snuggle him, absolutely. Um so when I get to a position where I have more disposable income, which I am hoping this Comic-Con, the last Comic-Con we went to last year, helped us out tremendously with people and marketing. This year, we are targeted marketing at Comic-Con. And if it brings us 5 or 6 new people, I will have disposable income. I will. Because we are already very, very close as a company from being in the black. Right now, Uncle Doug gives you guys a lot of his stuff. And it's basically taking a loss. I'm being honest. I mean, I'm sure Doug and Trevor, who's listening, are not enthused that I'm saying this out loud, because I'm saying the quiet part out loud. We're not quite in the black. We are just almost there as a solvent company, And we believe that what we're going to do at this upcoming Comic Con is going to put us over. It is. First few years, it is actually normal. The fact that we're so close to solvent, in a good way, to being, I shouldn't say solvent. Solvent would mean you're out of what you put in. We are so close to being in the black. After only about a year and a half, give or take. It's a really good thing. Thank you, Isabel. So I will tell you, and again, my son's right there. I put it on him. I will be acquiring a lot of Kai's work. I already have something coming that you will see at Comic Con. That is very amazing. That we haven't announced yet. And while he's still available, and believe me, he has a waiting list already, I will be commissioning directly certain things that are personal to me and to my family from him. I can tell you, when you got the first run of Kai books, you were doing well. As you can see, his prices are higher. They will get higher still, I am willing to wager. Because as his waiting list gets longer, his time becomes more important and more expensive thusly. And that is honestly any major artist. Paul, Lee, KP. When you have a lot of work to do, your time becomes very precious. The more precious your time, the more expensive it is. So, I want to get as much done early, because eventually he will outgrow me. I will not be able to be like, hey, Kai, can you do a cover? And be like, yeah, 8 months. Lee says, I was talking LOTR with my kid. What did I get traded for? He didn't get traded for anything. Paul, you're definitely not a bottom feeder. That's where you just bring Kaiser with you. He gets you in. I am pretty stoked to see Tillman. To see Brian at Comic-Con. We're definitely gonna hang out. And Derek's like, dang, I traded my first run Kai's like a true D-gen. It's a low-hanging fruit. Last and only full color cover from Ramos because of him. I mean, honestly, Kai is reinvigorating a lot of artists. I mean, some of the greats, some of the Hall of Famers are trying to acquire his work. Joe Rubinstein traded a painting he did for the Bernie Wrightson tribute book. Well, part of the painting, because the painting was a collage of paintings. So one of the paintings in the collage of paintings was traded to Kai in exchange for one of Kai's original pieces of work. Think about that. No, Lee, we didn't. They don't know that there is a new project. No words have been spoken about it. I just said expect something cool coming up soon. So, other people, Mark Teixeira is pining over his work. Yeah. There are big names acquiring his abilities. And when those type of people are offering to trade their art, which, I mean, ask Rubinstein to paint something for you. If you don't know him, it's starting at $1,000. Starting at $1,000. If you know him, you're still paying $750 for a full gouache cover. And that's if you have an in. And he's trading full paintings to Kai. Yeah, I've done art trades. As you saw, I traded my George Perez for the um, Leroy Ripley autographed Ripley's piece. Paul says, okay, I'll bite. How do I become a bigger name? You just have to sign it with a larger marker. All right, Carlos, enjoy, man. Use all caps. We have the same idea. Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's what. Hey, Jimmy. Carlos says good night.
Good night.
He says good night. Actually, no, Lee. That's exactly what I said. I said you and Kai are two different entities. There are things that Kai does that you don't do, and there's things that you can do that Kai cannot. So it is apples and oranges. You're both fruit, but it's just different kinds, just different types. I'm sorry, I amused myself with that one. I mean, if I'm not having a good time, what's the point of doing the show, right? Oh, Sepulros. That was really good, man. You're both premier athletes. You just play different games. Thanks, Sepulros. Every artist thinks different artists are better than them. And I will tell you one thing that I've learned from a lot of artists, and believe me, I've come to hang out with a lot of them now. None of them ever like and believe that their work is done. They will look at something they did a year ago and be like, oh, I wonder if they'll let me come by and touch it up. I just see something I need to change. I just need to change something. Um, but yeah, it was a good analogy. So I was actually asking a serious question. How do I become famous? Well, Paul, I would move to New York or California. I might as well hold on to this because I already know what's coming. Yeah, I by the way, I want to point out yesterday, slamming those 3 cans of water didn't bother me one bit. The only thing that bothered me is my stomach was full and I was uncomfortable from having a full belly. I didn't even pee before I left here. I drove the 42 minutes home before I went to the bathroom. So believe me, folks, I was not lying. You're not going to bother me with slapping 100 hydrates on there and making me drink. You're just going to take away your points for when we decide to put actual physical redemptions on Discord, or I'm sorry, on Twitch, which by the way are coming. But no, please make me drink. It saves us money. Oh, no, nobody wants to do it. Small price to pay for amusement. There you go. Oh, goodness gracious. I will tell you, I am happy. I'm getting a vacation next week. I am starting to come down with something. Um I am a little I have a cold coming on. So thankfully, um next week I'll be off camera because I have a feeling I'm not going to be well come Monday. It's already starting. Yeah, KP. I woke up this morning with a bit of a stuffed nose, which is Pretty difficult to do considering my CPAP is just my nose, tubes for my nose. So the fact that they were stuffed lets you know that there's an issue coming. Uh, and all day today I've been stubbed. One does not simply press the hydrate button. That's right. So next week, thankfully, I'll be sick off camera. All right, let me take a look at this real quick. Excuse me. Jeremy, my goodness, how are you doing? First of all, I want to know, how did you find me? Second of all, thank you for finding me. I would have to guess, if anything, you went to my DC The Breaker and realized that it was being fed to this one. Oh, I know, dude from the days. Yeah, that's how most people have come to find me. What's up, man? How are you doing? What's new and exciting? I can tell you what's new and exciting is I live in California, living the life. It is gorgeous. I wear shorts almost year round, and I don't miss being in. I don't miss the weather of Buffalo. I only miss the people of Buffalo. Yeah, I am a bit befuddled, KP, as to how Sportflix has not sold. We thought this one was a big one. This is some sort of category. All right. Let me think, Dangle. I gotta think, Dangle, what you got. I have opened so much stuff for you that I don't even know if I can remember what you have because there is so much. And with all the trading you and Bourbon do, I don't know who owns it, whether it's you or Bourbon that own it. Good, man. Hey, listen, if you're good, I'm good. You know how it rolls. So if you haven't been around in a while and you haven't, Jeremy, I am, for all intents and purposes, we are just out of the card breaking game, and now we focus 100% on original art and giveaways and comics and all the great stuff you see behind me. It is a different ball of wax. It is transparent. There is no trickery. We're doing things much differently on this coast. Bad timing? Well, KP, yeah, it is. Yeah. It's right before July when everybody's saving up for the weekend. But we wanted to get it out because we wanted to give you guys the opportunity. We are taking that to Comic Con with us. So we wanted to give everybody exactly, the vacations, yep, 4th of July. We wanted to give everybody the opportunity. You will always get precedent. You, the direct fans, are OGs, the ones that watch the show, the ones that are in the Discord. Jeremy, remind me, hit me up on Instagram, Jeremy. Hit me up on Instagram. I will send you an invite to our Discord. Our Discord is Chef's Kiss. You'll like it. Lee. Lee is gloating that he has two mythics in one pack. 2 mythics, 1 pack. Marvin, oh, that's right. Marvin is probably going to go to San Diego. Yeah, I forgot about it. He's right there. He got slightly shifted off camera. There he is. Yeah, please do. The only thing I will tell you is, like the show, the Discord is family friendly. Not that you are ever not family friendly, but I give a courtesy reminder to everybody. Because we have a very tough moderator who loves swanging that ban hammer. I don't want anybody to get banned. We've only had to ban 1 person, and I don't think any of you actually got to see them. Because we banned them on literally their first message. Oh, I gotta figure out, best behavior. Dangle. Let me think. Dangle, do you have any decent graded comics? Do you have any decent signed comics? Julie and I talk about you whenever we rip. It's so funny, Jeremy, that you say that. By the way, give Julian a shout out for me, please. Absolutely give him a shout out. We were just talking about the fate of sports box breaks, and how the restrictions are going in, and how national attention is there. And how I am very happy that I only occasionally will do like conference breaks or division breaks. We won't do team breaks at all. And mostly we just do like personal stuff. We do we're into art. We're selling high-end art, and we're selling I should say high-end comic book art. It's not like I'm selling Picassos. And we're focusing on supporting artists, and getting artist names out there. Excuse me, as well as comic books and other things. Plus, we give away so much stuff for free. The other company would never give away the stuff that we give away. As a matter of fact, every single thing you see on this table, with the exception of Marvin the Martian, it's all giveaways for the end of our runs. Oh, that's why, because it's supposed to be over here. There we go. That's why he was off camera, because I bumped my camera. You got signed but not graded. Who do you got signed comics by? Was it somebody? Did you get the signed comics from me? Are they all ones that I know of already? Papi, tu está bien? Okay. A few that he signed himself, yeah. He signed it himself, but he used other names like McFarlane, or Terry Austin, or John Byrne. He even signed a few Lee Cozy. Which, Lee, by the way, you'll be happy to know I finally got my son to stop signing your name on his art. Not that anybody would ever confuse it, but you don't have to worry about him passing it off anymore. He no longer signs it James Cozy. Yes, for those who don't know, James, Jimmy the Breaker, LL Cool Jimmy C, told me that his last name was Cozy because he wants to be an artist. Jimmy the Breaker, I was like, your name is the Breaker. How could you not want to be a breaker? He's like, nah, I don't care. Now, I'll tell you, if somebody ordered something, he would jump over here and open it in a second, because that's what he does. He has been actually asking me. You know what I should do is I should buy one for myself and have him open it. Hey, Jimmy, if I bought a box, would you open it?
Yes.
Okay. Lee's like, I will cancel the C and D order on Jimmy then. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. All right, I got to go to our website. You know, just to mess with you guys, I should ship it unopened. Oh, that's right. You got the Sager. Ah, I forgot about the Sager. Hmm. Oh, I should log in. I am DC the Breaker. At least I think I am. I'm wearing his underwear.
You're at my underwear.
Oh, that's gross. Local pickup. Oh, I know what I should do. Oh, this will be fun. Hold on. This will be fun. You guys will get a kick out of this. Where's my C-Bucks? Hello, Mel!
Hello, Jimmy.
I am, hold on a second. I'm doing this. This is hilarious. Mrs. the Breaker, who is on your screen, just asked if she could buy something. And I said I already did. And on top of that, I am getting the last mystery envelope. There it is. So, that was not planned. It wasn't. I can tell you it was not. Here we go. Let me move. Let me move some of this stuff. We are gonna do sport flicks so y'all can get an idea. What you're in for. That Indy 9.8 is triple signed. That is a giveaway for people who buy Adventure. All right, so first of all, I purchased an envelope. Now, since I know what's in this envelope, and I'm also a fan of this piece of art, yes, Mrs. the Breaker, Jimmy the Breaker will open it. But first, I need to ask you, Mrs. the Breaker, do you want what's in envelope 5? Or do you want this gorgeous Chris Gugliotti Black Widow? Jimmy says he wants the Black Widow.
No, to mommy.
Oh, to mommy.
Well, yeah, because no one didn't get the Black Widow, so.
All right, so we are taking the Black Widow, is what I hope she would do. Here's what we didn't get. A Gus Mauk autographed Immortal Red Sonja. Hey, it was a choice between two redheads. I couldn't lose. It was a win-win for me. Now, when we get back from vacation next week, Mel's like disapproving Doug. When we get back next week from vacation, I'm sorry, in 2 weeks, this will be the first thing in the... Craig is like, is that mine? No, sir. No, sir. All right, Jimmy, let me fix your hair.
I had a haircut.
I know, and you look beautiful.
No,
So handsome.
I'm not talking to you.
Oh.
I'm talking to the camera.
Oh, you're talking to the camera, my bad. Thanks, I made it myself.
Dun, 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 Indiana Jones.
All right, let me get the blades away from the child.
'Cause
Let me open the box.
Jimmy.
All right, you got to tell them what it is.
Okay.
Oh, you can't read cursive. It's Sport Flicks by DCD Collects.
Do I see it?
Yep, and it features art from, who are these people?
Jamie Sullivan and Kevin P. West.
And
I don't even know.
Paul Maitland and Turt, Chris Collier. And that is 14 of 30.
Should I open it?
Yeah.
Oh, snap. Let's just take this. We have this. I don't even know how to open stuff.
Easy. Respect the pack.
Daddy, stop. This is my work, because I work now.
Legally, you can't say that. Motley! What's up, man? George Brett?
Don't say the name.
Oh, okay.
Oh, look. Guys, look. He's going to throw it. Ready? And then he's going to hit it. Then hits it. And throws it, I meant.
Hot Lana. Oh, look at that Houston throwback.
Daddy, I'm showing them this first. Why is there no hitters?
Oral Hershiser.
Oh, and then I see the photo. Davis!
That one does not get opened. Do not open that one. That is an original Rocky 2-pack. I can tell you there are only 2 of those in the entire run. I now own one of them.
Daddy, so you have one, Daddy. You gave me one, the little olive little baby guys. Not a congratulations, but that'll be really, very good if they had a...
Wrong side, Papa.
Ah! Why do I always just get the wrong side? Hey, Knight, will you help me do that? Okay, you can go away for the child labor logs.
Whoa, who's that?
I have no idea.
That's Clubber Lang, fool. I pity the fool who punched me in the face. Clubber Lang! That's by Turt from Rocky 2. There it is. I pity the fool. Show it.
I
There
did.
you go.
I did already show it to them. After I opened it.
All right, there you go. Thank you,
We
man.
have one more. We have one more.
Get out of there. Get away. Come on.
No.
Go.
No.
Hey, don't make that noise.
No.
That's not appropriate.
Look at me.
Hey, stop. Hey. Seriously, stop. Thank you. I love you. Bye. All right, there we go. So, there you go. Little Clubber Lang action. I'm not gonna lie, there is a Dolph Lundgren in there that I was pretty stoked about. Glenn Davis, Astros. Oral Hershiser, one of the best to do it. He's a Doyer. And Bob Nepner, another Astro, followed by Hot Lana and the Stros. And I am now in the running for the signed Sandlot jersey. Right? Now, that is actually bad for me and good for all of you, because as it stands right now, or excuse me, in the beginning of the run, there were 16, 17, 19 of the 30 boxes would be considered hits. Between 16 and 19. Depends on your definition of hits. If you include the multi-boxes, you have a better than 50% chance of getting a hit. I just took a box out that had a minor hit. That pack is a mildly expensive pack. But I did not get a hit or a double art box, which means the rest of you, because there's very few that don't have that, have now a better chance of getting hits, courtesy of your homie, DC. Oh, and unless somebody buys something today, I am also. This is Sportflix. We're giving this away today. We're giving away the pack from Wednesday. We're giving away the box topper. So that will be given away today. So if nobody else buys one today, then I'm also racking up those items. Daniel Zacapa from the Sandlot. He did not sign the jersey. By the way, I'm just gonna say, Dangle, I have one too, and by the way, I've sent your box, but I did not send your poster because I still don't have a shipping box strong enough for that poster. Because that poster is larger than the stuff that we normally send. So, most of your stuff is on the way. Oh goodness gracious. Now the orders are coming in. Ice Wolf. You got 30. Andrew. You got 26 and adventure. Which, by the way, there is an adventure giveaway for today. So, Andrew, chances are you're going to win that giveaway because you're the only one that ordered one. I'll have to double check, but I think you are. Yeah, you are the only one today, or this week. And that is the additional Jeff Pena Xena, which I never put up there. So you may instantly get that bonus. T6, that is correct. Yeah, Dangle, honestly, man, posters are very tough to ship, even when you double box them. Believe me, I still feel terrible about it. Ice Wolf, are you ready, homie? Andrew, you're on deck. Uh, Jeremy, this'll be something you haven't seen in a while. All right, Ice Wolf. You got 30 of 30. You got the last box. Cozy says burb. Bonne chance. Ah, looky what we got here. Let me switch the focus now that we're getting into some card stuff. We'll go about here. There we go. What up, Doug? All right, man, let's do it. So Doug gets the alerts on his phone. Doug says, finally, somebody's opening Sportflix. I now have the time to see what DC is doing. There's a nice Mike Schmidt. Philly. Hubie. Oh, look at those Expos. Where's Turt when you need him? More Padres. The Yankees. And Bobby Thompson. Hey, Bobby. In addition, Golden Age. Lefty. Terry Bradshaw. Marta. Jackie. Let me make sure these aren't numbered now that we know that these can be numbered. Rudy. Kevin P. West. Rudy. Rudy Rudiger. I mean, let's talk about Sportflix. How can you not have Sportflix without Rudy? Sorry, Ice Wolf. Congratulations!
Let me help you. Congratulations!
There you go. S'more of what? Doug says, I once got lost with Sean Astin in Chicago looking for a very specific pancake house. When we found it, people bought us food because he was Rudy. Thank you, lady. Oh, man! How about that? Foosball! And it's a biggin! I love this one too. I even tooted KP's horn when I showed this off last time. This is KP, buddy, you nailed this. That is absolutely Charles Schultz to a T. It's perfect. It's perfect. Dude, it's perfect. Very awesome stuff right there. There you go, Ice Wolf. See, I told you. By me buying the first box, I instantly improved everyone else's odds. Oh, you're welcome, man. Thanks, KP. I got Clubber Lang and one of only 2 Rocky 2 original packs. Sean strikes me as a very personable person. Andrew. Are you ready, sir? My prediction, pain. Bring it! All right, we will continue with sports themes right off the bat. 26 of 30. Oh, double Sportflix packs. Andrew, do you want me to open them for you, or would you like me to keep them sealed, or one of each? It's up to you, man. Hey, there you go, Ice Wolf. That's the important thing. You'll open them? All right. Are you going to open them, or do you want me to open them? That is the question. While you answer that, I will jump to the goods. Thunderlips! Turt! We have an early run on Turt stuff. Who doesn't love a little Thunderlips? Congratulations! The Indiana Jones is Adventure. Nacho! Nacho! Hey, Jimmy, who's this guy? Nacho! Nacho cheese? And 2 drinks. Got him. There you go. Double your turtin', double your fun. An adventure, 28 of 35, is the best. Oh man. Blood on the handle. Get to choose your own adventure. Blood on the handle. Okay. What could I have possibly matched with blood on the handle? Well, let's focus on the handle. The only thing that it's missing is the Eye of Thundara. You mean this one? Thunder! Thunder! Thundercats! Ho! Who doesn't love a little lion-o? But Andrew, guess what? Congratulations! He is not alone! You can't have a hero without his villain. How about a little Mumra? Is it the night of hits? Yeah, apparently I'm the only one not getting hits. The hits just keep on coming. There you go, man. And as we know, Paul Maitland likes them thick. So these are a couple of thick boys coming for you. Oh, they are both Paul Maitlands. It's a bit of mate. And some more mate. There you go, homie. Congratulations. A Paul Maitland twofer. Hell to the yeah. Like 'em thick. Andrew, that's great. He's like, that absolutely makes my day. My job is to make your day. So I am dang happy I did it. All right, we are now on a roll. We are now getting hit after hit after hit. Who's next? Plug it in, homie. Oh, I'm sorry. Let me get your plug.
Thank you. Love you. Bye-bye. Love you. Bye-bye.
Love you too. Is it charging?
Yes, it is.
Okay. All right, there we go. Oh, I'm sorry, buddy. Yeah. All right. How many are left on Adventure? Adventure, there's quite a few. Adventure, there is quite a few. We're giving away the Xena today. If you're looking for sellouts, the closest sellout is Kai. The second closest is, believe it or not, Good to Be Bad. Dangle. Dangle, so kind of you. Thank you, friend, for giving a yet another sub. your 59th gifted sub to Andrew. Appreciate it. Good to be bad is actually the closest thing to selling out not named Kai. And then I would say probably adventure, then manga, then sport flicks. Derek the sub dealer. Marvin is right there. He is still available, Doug. I told people there's a good chance that we will be taking him to Comic-Con with us. Everybody wants that Marvin. I mean, not for nothing, my numerologists out there, 7 is the next number. Marvin is still on the moon. Oh, what was his gun called? Like the P106 modulator? Hold on, I gotta find it. Q36 explosive space modulator. The Illudium Q36 explosive space modulator. Illudium Q36 explosive space modulator. That's what it is. Ice Wolf. Ice Wolf. You're not supposed to be doing that, Ice Wolf. He just said one last shot. Spoken like a disciple of bourbon. The indie comics and the sheriff. No, the sheriff is good to be bad. The sheriff is the good to be bad giveaway. That's up here. You know, that's what I should have done. Instead of Sport Flicks, I should have bought Good to Be Bad. I should have bought Good to Be Bad. So, I should have bought this one knowing it's number 7. Knowing that Marvin is in there. I should have done that. I believe that's probably what Mel wanted me to buy. But instead, I bought Sport Flicks. Craig, you're going to be on deck after this. All right, Ice Wolf. 7 of 50. Is this the moment that a lot of people have been waiting for? Is this the moment? Daredevil. War Machina. Wolvie. Nice Wolverine. Ororo. And Boomer. Okay, Boomer. Well, this is a little weird. This is a little awkward. Now, I'm wondering. I am wondering why this is just in here like this. That seems a little weird. That seems just a little odd. Congratulations! Kaiser! I have no idea why that had a sticker on it. There's nothing else in there. I'm wondering if somebody assembling the boxes put a random sticker on that Galactus. Bourbon's like, I'm pretty sure mine is bigger. The big one was pulled. Doug's like, yeah, you're an idiot. I have no idea why that is. The only thing I could think of is we put the sticker on by mistake. Because it's never the top envelope. Ice Wolf, here's the deal. Here's what I will tell you. If, you know what, this sticker's half coming off, I bet you it just got accidentally stuck on there. All right, Ice Wolf, don't worry. I will get you something. We will figure that out. Let me think. What have that been? The big Galactus was gone already. Ice Wolf. Yeah. Yeah. You know what? I'll own that one. That was me. Yeah. I'll have to figure it out. But here's what I will tell you. Ice Wolf, if for some reason one of the 3 hits that remain, which by the way, Marvin the Martian isn't the only one. There are other hits. If one of those go unclaimed, if one of them did not have a redemption in there, then obviously Ice Wolf, this was meant to have a redemption. So we won't know until we sell out the run. But Trevor, you need to. Hey, it's California. It's legal. If for some reason, Ice Wolf, and I'll make a star note on this one. If this sells out and a hit goes unclaimed, it just means a hit was supposed to go in here. If all of the hits are claimed. It just means I'm an idiot, and I'll get you something. I will get you a bad guy of some sort. So that is my promise to you. You know me, Ice Wolf. I'll take care of you. Craig is doing sports flicks and adventure. Kevin, he's now gonna wonder why there's a star. It's true. It's true. I'm not gonna lie, it's true. Oh, by the way, fun fact: 7/28 is my birthday. Not that I celebrate birthdays, but coincidentally, my birthday came up as those numbers. All right, so 7 and 6 is how that's going to go down. All right, Craig, are you ready, friend? Are you good, Jimmy? Yep. Okay. We'll kick it off with Epic Mystery Box Sportflix. 7 of 30. Craig, let's get something beautiful. All right, Craig, am I opening these or sending them? While you think about that, I'm going to pull the envelope. We actually mentioned this. KP, our dear friend Jamie Sullivan, rollerball with a shiny metal finish rollerball. Jay Sullivan absolutely nailed this card. Dig it. We put an entire sealed box into this run of these, by the way, in the form of individual packs. So somebody is going to get an auto and somebody is going to get a relic card. Extra little bonus we didn't talk about. Alan Tremmel. Good old Joe Carter. KC. The American League champion, Boston Red Sox. And how about good old Dale Murphy? What a Murph. KP says the 84 Tigres. Congratulations! S'mores 101. First you take the gram. Then you stick the chocolate on the gram. Then you roast the mallow. When the mallow's flaming, you stick it on the chocolate. Then you cover it with the other end. Then you stuff. Goofy! KP! Thank you, lady. Booyakasha. Sport Goofy. Let me clarify. Sport Goofy. Hey, gosh. All right, let me get the water so that I can answer ladies' beck and call. All right, Craig, 6 of 35. Adventure. Curse of the Pirate Mist. Curse of the Pirate Mist. What, pray tell, could I have matched with Curse of the Pirate Mist? I will tell you. Lee Cozy says Treasure Island. Well, Lee, you would know. It is your art. And I am not going to lie. I am going to look you guys dead in your soul and I'm going to tell you. This is a piece I want. This is one that the moment I saw him doing it, I said, I may need to take a run at this piece. 'Cause, oh my goodness, Lee! You goonie! It's a Sean Astin kind of night. Oh, Dangle, you did. You missed about 8 boxes being opened. It is absolutely sweet. There you go, man. Solid hits right there. Fantabulous. Fantabulous, indeed. All right, this is. That was Craig. This is turning into a pretty nasty night. Do we have any more takers? Um, 5x6 or 6x9? Yeah, it was one of those two sizes. I like detail. All right, then. I am going to call first last call. All right, Doug, have a good one. All right, second last call. Oh, it was the Spawn print. Dangle, I think you're right. It was the Spawn print. All right, it looks like we hit it hot and heavy. And I think that's it. All right, everybody. Let's do the before I get into that, let's just go ahead while I'm thinking about it. Let's do the giveaways. All right, first giveaway, we'll start with Sportflix. This giveaway is for the additional packs that we opened on Wednesday and the custom card. All right, we are going to random these 7 times. Whoever's on tops gets those. Good luck, everybody. All right, survey says Andrew. Andrew gets the bonus. Andrew, this is your night, man. Congratulations. Right? Yeah, man. This is a heck of a day for you to log in and hang with us, dude. You're welcome. Doing pretty darn good today. And of course, you're in the running for the Sandlot jersey at the end. Adventure, Andrew, you and Craig both bought one. So you and Craig have a 50-50 shot at the Xena. Good luck again. Andrew, congratulations! You got the Xena. Boy, oh boy. Look at you. Jesus, too bad that my lucky day is almost over. Is it too late to get lotto tickets today? And of course, you are still in the running for the 9/8 signed comic as well. Good to be bad did not have one today. Manga had one, but nobody bought anything. Yeah, KP, whoever basically buys manga gets a Naruto figure. Because that's the second week that hasn't gone. And then modern day. So, yeah, pretty good day. All right, I'm going to do one last check. It is clear. All right, everybody. As a reminder, we are not live next week. This is the last show for the next 2 weeks. Yeah, Lee. I hope so, or else I've been calling him by the wrong name. Okay, good. I was going to say, man, I thought I had that right. I usually don't get names wrong. I'll get a lot of things wrong, like building boxes, distributing hits, or putting stickers on envelopes, apparently, but I usually don't get names wrong. If he joins the raid, I will show him some robots. Yes, we are gonna raid, but first, I have to do this. I have to tell everybody that we are not going to be live next week. You will see a lot of stuff on social media, but you will not see us live on Wednesday, Thursday, or Friday. Thusly, I will also be sending everything out in the mail this weekend. I will be staying about 25 more minutes tonight to get the mail out. Ice Wolf wants me to hang on to his. I already have chefs. So Andrew and Craig and everybody else not named, Ice Wolf, will have their items sent out tomorrow. I love each and every one of you. Please, 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 please take care of yourselves and each other, because 4th of July can be a very dangerous weekend. Even if you're not the one playing with fireworks, fireworks can fall close to you. I have seen it happen, and I have personally treated people for burns that were not anywhere near fireworks, but the fireworks found them. So have a safe 4th of July, please. Also, be mindful of those in your neighborhood who have skittish dogs or may have PTSD. While it is a weekend for celebration, be aware that not everybody can enjoy the same type of celebrations you can. Be mindful of your neighbors, please. With that said, let's raid Lee Cozy. And I want to see all of you back here in 2 weeks when we unleash yet another round of this amazing stuff upon you. Let's get to some rating. Oh, thank you, Dangle. You wanted to hit that 60, didn't you? I appreciate you, man. Thank you. All right, everybody. Take care. Be safe. There you go, Dangle. I love you all. And good night.